Ooh, she's powerful. What? They know something. Making a scientific discovery that she's powerful. It's time for hugs and said I love yous. No need to follow, the job will get done. Listen, I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. Like, I guess I was, but these niggas ended up stealing from me and my sister, and I confronted the nigga that stole, and he wanted to hide the truth that nigga, like, you stole, you know? But his friend jumped in like, okay, automatic DP, you feel me? Boom, and my sister was hot because they really stole from her. And she was gonna follow them, feel me? I'm like, nah, no need. We have her, I love you too, and I need that. Invest in your knowledge. We got here fortune teller. What is that? What's this? But somebody here, you're an oracle. They'll listen to you. Voice your opinion, because if you're not the only boss in the room, real recognize real. You say we're friends, but when nobody's around, somebody here, you used to have fake people in your energy. You might need to get some brass so you can conduct some magical energy. Somebody here is an oracle, and they made a scientific discovery that you're powerful. People gonna get their ass handed to them when it comes to you. They eliminated the negotiation process when it comes to you. And whoever got handled, they're getting dealt their karma. Forgive that person. I feel like you have forgave that person and you're moving forward. And right now you're drowning yourself in positive affirmations. Figure out which affirmations you need to hear the most and repeat them all day long in your head. All right. Right now, I'm like, where is it? That money manifestation. Where is it? Where is it? I am. 11:11. I'm a money magnet. Wealth flows to me effortlessly. I attract unexpected money in ways I have never imagined. What I spend comes back to me multiplied. I am financially free and receive abundance. Meow. Okay, and then repeat daily. The money is here. Meow. Because that money is here now. Somebody here, you're breaking free, and they know it. They're like, she's powerful. She's powerful. For crying out loud. A new scientific discovery that you got all these abilities and skills. You once kept them contained, but now you're breaking free. There's people coming in that's tempted to hug you and say, I love you. You're shocking people. People are saying, oh my gosh. You're somebody where you're really better in person. Who mad? Who mad? Of course, there's somebody in your energy mad. They don't want you to get no, oh, I love yous and hugs and kisses and gifts. They mad. Because you're connected to the spiritual in a way that they're not. because everybody's connected. You know, you just got to tap in. Somebody here, you're tapped all the way in. Somebody said, I love you and I need that. Whoever he is. Because if you're in this break-free energy, financial freedom, and all that, the good life and the good living, somebody else here is matching that energy. So they're going to come in regardless. Okay? A vibrational match. They're going to be on your frequency. You might be introverted. They might be a little bit more out there, extroverted. Lighting your path up, you're investing in your knowledge. Because being an oracle, you're in the place to be. This is where you feel home. Everything's all right. Moving like this. Being spiritual. Somebody recognizes, oh yeah, she's powerful. He's powerful. They're real. This divine feminine. Somebody here, they saying it. Whoever he is. She real. But you're used to having these energies around where they're supposed to be your friends, but behind your back, or when nobody's around, or when you're not around, they talking mess. If you didn't forgive that type of energy, you would be bitter. That's the type of energy that makes people bitter. But you freed yourself from that. You healed from that. You got into the point where if you think about that energy, you probably could have been hateful and been like, man, I hate, you know? But now you switched that. You noticed that pattern and you switched it. So you know what? I forgive those people. I forgive them. And those are your new affirmations. And whoever this person is, they recognize your knowledge. They recognize your skills and abilities. All right? And they're not the only ones. You're attracting in real love. It's just going to come in just like that. Because you freed up your mind. A lot of people right now, they're chained and buckled down. They're buckled down and they can't get up. They tied down with ropes. Their mind is strapped up and tied down. Locked up, but you're in this energy right here, peaceful. People would die, kill for that type of energy right there. And then that's why some people want to come in and mess up your peace. Why would they want to come and mess up your peace? They coming in to mess up your peace because they ain't got none themselves. They either want to shut it all off or get a piece of it. Let me get a piece of your peace. Wow. Let me get a piece of your peace, and then they want to get a big chunk of it, leaving you destitute. And then after doing that with your energy, never knowing that who these people are, energy vampires, they could really leave you high and dry, depending on how they drain you. But somebody here, you got all your energy, you got all your coins, and you're ready to manifest abundance. And you're not going to stop. They can't stop you. You and your Dr. Evil. You want to know the best part about it? No one can stop me. Period. And I'm telling you, this king, whoever they is, they can recognize. He like, yo, she's powerful. And he like, listen, I love you. He said, listen, I love you. I need that. Because you're in this energy where it takes a lot of strength to invest in your knowledge, and invest in your career, invest in your dreams. Then show up every day and then do your best. And this is being recognized. Somebody here, you didn't know that you was getting recognition for showing up? Yep. We getting that hiding in plain sight energy. You was veiled. And you can deceive many. They thinking that you going in the wrong direction. Everybody said, oh, her right there or him right there. Oh, yeah, they ain't nobody. They never gonna make it. Everything they do gonna be trash, whatever. Everybody wanted to point you or point others in the wrong direction when it came to your energy and your essence. saying being with you or being around you is the bad thing. And they was mistaking your energy, but this is that energy hidden in plain sight. And they calling you a shapeshifter, but that's exactly what it is. You was veiled up. They could not see you for who you was, and it takes another powerful mother effort to see you for exactly who you are in your energy and be like, dang, wow, impressive, impressive. Make this person hecka curious about you and other people mad. Why are you piquing somebody's interest? Why does this person come out of the woodworks and now they want to lay down a foundation with you? And you never knew it was that tough, but people was on you tough because it was a real king. You didn't need to know that this person was as real as they are, but you're just as real. So y'all both understand this energy right here. Their karma is going to be dealt to them. Whoever did you dirty in the past, if you were ever holding on to that type of energy, it's a wrap. It was always a wrap for them. You leave it to who? You leave it to God to do the so-called dirty work. The queen, working from home. You're already laying down a foundation for yourself and you're taking that serious. And if that's being reflected on the outside of you and a mirror were to come and face you, it's going to be somebody out there going to try to build you a house as well. You was always in that energy. That was always your energy. Just take time to think about it. Every time the elements came to play in your energy, these motherfuckers came to play as well. Because they were seeing something come in for you. What was coming in for you? Overflowing wealth and abundance. And these people started shape-shifting. But you was already on some shape-shift type shit. You just needed to know your type of abilities. You was veiled because nobody was supposed to see just how good you are. And all things that come good to you. Because depending if they're around your energy, some real so-called friends, they'll get a piece. They'll really get a piece. But some of those people, they weren't there for that. They was coming to steal your piece, take a piece, which could have left you drained. They ended up sacrificing you, depending on their drainage. Their ability as a vampire. And some people, they made you feel it. They wanted all good things to come to them. And you felt that energy. That was their thought form. But they took it from you. They wanted to take it from you, drain it from you. And they did it to the right one. They did it to the right one. Because our karma is something else. No matter if it comes fast or you think it coming slow. Somebody could be inside a mental prison and you never know it. Yeah, somebody here, you're in this energy right here. You're voicing your opinion. Because back in the day, they said that your opinion didn't matter. And you was protected from this. Them trying to do rituals on you. Them trying to take your good things. They was having fun in your energy. Look at that, eating. Eating in your energy. They was eating from your energy. All good things was coming to them. They shot their arrow, they hit their mark, and you have to figure out how to patch yourself up. Heal your wounds. That's how they bleed you dry. Because they wanted this. A harvest. But now you recognize yourself. You know what it is. And now since you did that switch, it's on and popping. The karma is there because they did it to the right one. Side-by-side comparison is on and popping now. It's seen for who really gets their abundance, their flow. Because these people be like, oh, you don't deserve nothing. You don't deserve nothing. That's what I hear. But the whole time, you a generous spirit. If you receive, others are going to receive as well. But you can't give them nothing if they're in the energy to sacrifice you and drain you and disregard you. So you have to switch it up. The plan switched. I said plane. That plane took off. You caught that flight. The plan did switch. Because you wasn't going to neglect this part of yourself that said, they got me fucked up. You wasn't, yeah. You was already protected. But look at that. It's like, if you could see, it's like when she discovered her power and she kept it all to herself. And everybody could see you in that energy like, oh, they're just minding their business. They're just in their own energy. Very introverted. I'm telling you, but somebody gonna come in that mirror, that reflection, they gonna come in like this. Bam! But you have this energy on the inside. They just show it out a little bit more. This is you and this person coming together. But this is the divine feminine and this is representing divine masculine. This is how you know they need to make more divine masculine cards, because then it would represent what I'm talking about other than showing another woman. Or this can be same sex. But feminine energy, masculine energy. Oh, that's so cute. You're very tempting right now, but for real friends, for real energy. But they're all coming in. The moths, the butterflies. So you know what to look for. They all coming in. Shape-shifting to see, would you like me like this? Would you like me like that? So they can come in and num on your overflowing wealth and abundance. But you have eliminated the negotiation process when it comes down to your stuff. Going up in smoke. And what they really want planned for you. And what their plan was. Their plan was never your plan. That's why some friend groups don't work out. What's your plans in life? Some of them don't have a plan just yet. But some of them have a plan to cause destruction to others. Joke's on them. What I was hearing was, taking advantage of the ones who didn't have their goals or plans just yet. Even just a gist of it, But before you even had your goals or plans set, you were still giving. It wasn't much, but you were still giving whatever you had, whether that was food, money, love, generosity. And they was taking it. They was taking it. And if you try to get your shit back, they'll swat you. You see that hand up in the air, they'll swat you. And that was their plan, to always have you in this energy, or to have your plans, if you did it ever come to a plan or agreement or a goal, for it all to go up in smoke. So you see it for what it was, and you see it for what it is. These people have been casted out from your energy. Yep. Because you're voicing your opinion. You letting it out there. You're releasing it. You're releasing it all. Ain't nothing bad. Only thing you're saying is that you have restored your energy. And the ones who can feel where you're coming from, feel your energy, then so let it be. You want a deep-rooted connection with somebody. You don't want nothing surface level. You want to talk and you want them to feel where you're coming from. You feels me? Feel what you're giving off. Energy-wise, spoken word. And this is what you could not give them. This feel good vibe, this is what they wanted to steal from you, and then this is exactly what you could not give them, because this was your core. How you give and receive, how you make people feel is how you make people feel. They can never make somebody feel how you make other people feel. No, they got to figure out how they make people feel around them as well. Some people know that they bring chaos in people's lives. So that's why they want to disguise their energy so bad. While you was always the feel the rhythm, the feel the good vibe. You know, go with the flow, go with the waves. And this person's waves is crashing. And then you have to be like, I can't give you that. Out of all the money that you stole from me and everything, I just can't give you this part of myself that, you know, not only I vibe with, but if people really come in contact with me, can really vibe with as well. That's priceless when it comes to your energy, your flow, your rhythm. The way you get down, for real, for real. You can't give that up. You can't cough that up. Probably can't even teach somebody that. It's all yours. That's something that's all yours. Yep. Yeah. That's all yours. Look at that, waves of emotions. Now, this is your power too. You're making these people crash out. You being in this energy, recognizing it for what it is, your vibe is your vibe, and you can't give that to nobody. You rather not give that to nobody. You can't sell this type of energy to nobody. They were stealing from it once upon a time. But now since you have control of it, you could just be dancing, vibing in your own home, you know, going for the money, going for the bag, cleaning and cleansing your energy. But that's causing them chaos. They like, whoa. But what once was calm for them, because you didn't know yourself and you wasn't taking back your energy, is now a storm. And they don't know what to do. And that's how they wanted you in that energy. That's how they was going to seize the day. From the oracle fortune teller, that was their plan. That was their plan. Let's get into it. What's going on? But one thing that you saw, which was your peace, you just couldn't negotiate that. There was no negotiation process when it came to your peace. You recognize that was your hidden treasure. That's the one thing after everything that they were stealing from you. All right, they were trying to steal your womanhood, manhood, motherhood, everything from you. But you hold on to this core part of yourself, which was your peace, your vibe. You let go of that bitterness to be able to do this. They know that you're powerful now. You can go off in any direction. And they know that being in that energy, you're going to attract something towards you. And I'm telling you, what they was mad about, hating about, wanting your shit up in smoke about, was a real king energy. All right? Somebody in masculine energy, that real masculine energy. A masculine energy that knows themselves. Keep it real with themselves. Yes. So somebody, you understand what I'm talking about. Now, this is just how it's going to go. This person's going to come in. While you're introverted, I'm telling you right now, this person is extroverted. And they're just going to be showing you energy that you already have on the inside of you. I'm picking on the chosen one here who was veiled. Hidden in plain sight. All right? And who do you think was going to see through that veil? Yeah, exactly. A real one. It can't be fake. It can't be a phony. It can't be somebody trying to shapeshift into an energy to attract you. You know how they have mating birds and they be dancing and stuff? Some of the women, some of the female species, they don't fall for it. They be like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Yeah. And that's what you're saying to most energies right now. You're like, you're doing too much. Because you took control of your energy, and the people that was in your energy, now they're in a tizzy. If they was trying to treat you bad. And it's not that you're like doing this to them. It's karma. I need to follow and see if the job will get done with them. Really got to clean your hands with them. And say, yeah, I'm going to leave it up to the Most High God. After you figured out exactly what was happening. You had a severe desire to invest in your knowledge and to invest in yourself, career. But these people wanted you in this energy. And it didn't make no sense for a real one. Come on now. Who's truly powerful? Yeah, you wishing these people the best of luck. Because you know how it feels when the dark energy is on your ass. All right? You got some wisdom about that. And you don't desire to be in that energy. Somebody here is laughing. You don't desire to be in that energy. You're laughing right now because you forgive these people. But I think you know exactly what they're going through. No need to follow. If you in this energy and you're not holding on to no bitterness, you're saying there's no need to follow to make sure these people get their karma. And you already threw your hands up. You cleaned your hands with them. And now you're in the celebratory energy because you're alone with your magic now. You see what they tried to steal from you. Now you get to be like, damn, they tried to steal this? And it looks like it's so insignificant, but it's magical. Your energy. In the way that you can use it. You're looking back at yourself. You was always in that energy, but now you're like, damn, now I can see. You can see what they were trying to steal. And they was at the top of the wheel at that moment of time, but now you're laughing at them because you're like, yo, I'm the one that's going to celebrate. For real. And take it to the top of the wheel. And this is the person that's helping you. Yep. That's the person that's helping you. Mother Nature, the Most High God. And right now, for some reason, these people is in this energy of comparison. But everybody's affirmations are different. What are you telling yourself? Some people is waking up saying that they hate themselves. Most people is waking up saying that they love themselves. All right? They have to take the right first step to say, yo, the force is within me. For real. Take a moment for their intuition and say, yo, the force is within me. And in most people, you may not feel like it, but once you come to the conclusion that the force is within you, you got to get in this energy of acting as if. But all those fake friends in the past or whatever the hell you was dealing with, people just end up talking behind your back. You're going to switch it up. New people, new folks is going to come in your life. It's going to be these strangers, but they're going to come in as more family on this planet. And then that's why Mother Nature is coming in right here. Talk to strangers. We're all family on this planet. That's what Mother Nature is coming through and saying. Because you can never be caught up. You must forgive them because you can't be caught up in this. All right? You said that we were once friends, but nobody's around. You're talking ish behind my back. Like, what? What's going on? Feel me? So Mother Nature coming out and saying, find replacements for those so-called friends in the past. Talk to these strangers. We're all family on this planet. Find a replacement. We live in a world of limitless possibilities. And these people try to say that you was nothing. Because our thoughts become our words become our beliefs become our actions, and our actions become our habits, and our habits become our realities. And they were trying to write a whole narrative for you and about you. That you weren't shit. Yeah, the Most High said, cut off that stream of bullshit that they were trying to spit at you. Find a replacement, upgrade your environment, get out of that old ass routine, all right? You probably was in habits of, hanging out, chilling, partying, I don't know. And then get it done. Act as if, head into the right direction, take the first right step, and just get something done. Do your work, do your job. Because they was taking advantage of this right here. And you needed to raise your frequency because these so-called friends in the past, they knew you. Or knew a little something about you. But now you know you more than anybody else could so-called know you. And you raise your frequency, you raise your vibration, and now somebody's coming in. And you're going to be in this energy. Confidence.